All right. So sound check 1 2 3 1 2 3. Can you guys hear me clearly? Sound check. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Hello, 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 hello. Okay. So good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to the live stream. Today is just like 23rd of February 2026, and we're just like going with the live. So let's just like started with the actually weekly time frame, which is the start of the new week. The previous weekly can just like do not have a upper week, but this can just like break above this high, and it just like happened due to increasing of tariff by Trump, and now just like calm down. So, but still, it's like in a very strong bullish momentum right now. So from weekly to daily, daily just like created a week and continuously pushing to the upside. So need to jump from daily time frame to H4. H4, wow man, H4 just like breaking above the previous H4 high right now. Oh, if it just like break above this high, it will gonna fill this range. Looking at smaller time frame, it's interesting. Like H4 totally makes sense to take execution here. Stop loss could be somewhere here within the 50% of this range. H1, okay. I just like not actually wanted to jump into something quickly as I just like come on the chart, just like need to look at it completely. So looking at H1 time frame, we're just like having a support here, and this is jumping from H1 to M30. Wow man, M30 just like created a support. Now 1 2 3 4 5 is our sixth candle of M30, just like continuously pushing to the upside. It's like a huge volume actually right now, but yeah man, it's just like break and close above this current support area. This is a support we are having on the 50-minute time frame, because 30 minutes just like not showing any kind of like a support and resistance in it, and the volume is just like wild right now. So just like need to jump from higher time frame to lower time frame to see more better picture. So I think so just like break above this current resistance high right now. It's also the breaking above the high of previous H4 as well. So you know what, I can see an opportunity right now. We just like got a confirmation candle here. We just like close above this resistance area, and this is the support we are having here. This makes sense. You know what, I think so I should give my trade a chance here, as this can just like going to create a week and break its own high. It's breaking above the previous H4 high, and this is a range of 50 pips we are having on the left hand side. So yeah, because H1 just like close in a very strong bullish momentum, and 30 close in a strong bullish momentum, and 15 just like created a support break and close above the resistance area, even break above this resistance area. So I think so there is a probability it could continuously pushing to the upside. Yes, it's also breaking above the psychological number of 50-50, actually 5150. So let's see if it's just like going to break above this high. The stop loss could be, it's like going to be 1 on 1, something like that, 1 to 1 ratio. So made a huge mistake closing my position at 35 pips in London session 2 hours ago. So what is the mistake in it? Walaikum salam. H4 impulse, yeah, that makes sense, but lower time frame just like needs some confirmation. It's just like already overextended here. Look at this one. You know what, it will be more great if this can just like going to be create some resistance, and then next kind of create a week and break above this high. So this makes sense. Salam Kasper, walaikum salam. Was the 30-minute support created a valid buy earlier on? Which one? This one? This 30-minute? This makes sense because it's just like break and close above the previous resistance high. It's like a perfect, like a sensible trade. The next kind of create a week, and depending on the volume, you can even go with a dynamic risk, I would say, by placing stop loss somewhere here. using a dynamic risk. So yeah, it just like went very well in your favor right now. So just like waiting right now, I'm just like waiting. If I'm just like going to be get a candle just like going to be give me some kind of a resistance here, so I will just like going to consider it as like no trade zone. So break below this low, that makes sense, and break above this high, that makes sense for the buys. Wow, look at this one, just like start rejecting now. Might be just like coming down to retest 5150. Where is 5150? This is 5150 actually. Let's see, just need to wait here. Could have hold the position, took a buy after 30 minutes, create a big bullish candle, just like took a buy after 30 minutes, create a big bullish candle. So what was the actually question you just like wanted to ask? Sir, what about the small support in 30 minute in London session? Which one? Which one? This one? There's like no support in it in a 30-minute time frame. This is the like the weak candle. Which one weak candle? This one? I can't see any support in 30 minute, only 50-minute having a support and resistance in it. 30 minutes just like clearly like printing bullish candles. Look at this one. Just bullish candle just like printing there. Why Raja left the screen, I don't know. How I can knew that why he just like left the screen. Might be just like get busy or might be having some urgent meetings. Before the red candle. Before the red candle. This one? No, it's just like a small bullish candle. Could be risky one. It's just like not like having a healthy body. It doesn't make sense. Even on a 50-minute time frame, look at this one, just like drop the volume. Then this kind of just like went down. But here, when 30 minutes just like closed above this current resistance high, if you can see that on a H1 time frame, now this looks like a very beautiful and a strong bullish candle. See this one? Like a strong bullish candle. Is it 30-minute look like in the same way? Look at this one. Weak candle. H1 just like close with a small, like a strong, sorry, like a strong bullish candle. M30 close above the previous resistance size. So yeah, this makes sense. If I was just like on a chart, definitely I'm gonna take this buy. Okay, so Assalamu alaikum, walaikum salam. Oh man, it's just like a Ramadan going on. I'm just like fasting right now and feeling very low. Still, there's like a 2 hours left for the iftar actually. Today again, I'm just like having an internet issue. So if you just like guys just like get me disconnected from you, so just like understand the technical issue I'm still having. I'm just like using the secondary internet right now. I don't know what's just like going on behind the main big picture of these internet connections. Team just like arrived here 4 times, but every time they just like arrive, they just like settle it down, and after as they just like went away after like few hours, start irritating me again. So don't know what just like going on. Just like using a secondary internet connection. So if I'm just like get lost by the stream, or if you just like start getting lagging, so just like bear with me. Okay, so just like waiting right now, look at this one, just like continuously pushing to the downside. Wow, h4 just like pushing to the downside, like very high probability. You know what, it's like a very high probability if candle breaking above this high, it could fill this range easily. 5170. So as this candle just like about to be closed, after closure of this candle, I'm just like gonna readjust my zones actually. Right now, this candle just like closed, but this candle just like still open. So I did not take it as a resistance area unless this candle just like close in a bearish form. And there's just like three minutes left for this candle to be closed. Just like 3 minutes. Some Monday. Some Monday. Oh, I just like took one trade today, early morning, while I was just like going for a sari. Yeah, this is a trade I have just like took. I just like didn't knew that market just like already moved a lot. Then I just like wait for the resistance to be formed. Here it just like form our resistance. Look at this one, 50-minute candle just like close in a bearish form. Next kind of create a wick, break above this high. This is where I just like executed, secure like 80% at 50 pips. Rest I have just like secure 140 pips. Yeah, this is one trade I have just like took during the Asian session while getting ready for the Sari actually. Okay, so just like waiting right now. अगेन ड्यू टू शार्क, पता नहीं यार ये पाकिस्तान की शार्क्स कब ख़त्म होगी, ये पाकिस्तान की तारे काट लेते हैं। जी भी घट गया मुला क्या कसम से। Why you not use a 30-minute time frame? 30 minutes is like printing a bigger size of candles. So if I'm just like using a 30-minute time frame, look at this one. A 30 minutes just like moving like more than 180 pips. So what I could do, it's just like not acceptable to, if I'm just like using a 30-minute time frame in this situation and taking a buy here, placing stop loss somewhere here, somewhere here, it could be like a bigger stop loss, like a 200 pip stop loss. So in this situation, when market is like having a very high volume, or I would say when the candle just like start printing in bigger size, so just like it's a requirement to flip on a 50-minute to look at the sneak peek like what's just like going on a 50-minute. So just like waiting right now, man. Waiting for two things, iftar and the structure. So 50 minutes just like about to be closed now. This is the resistance I'm having right now, and this is the support I'm having. And between this area, there is like no tradable zone actually. This is like no trade zone. I'm not gonna take any kind of buy here or any kind of sell here. Buy makes sense if a candle break above this high. If it's just like going to break above this high, it means H4 just like going to break its own high again. M30 or H1 just like breaking above the previous resistance area high, depending on the volume, even which is like having a minor resistance on the left hand side, but in this situation just like need to depend on the volume. So break above this high, this makes sense to take a buy. Break and close below this support, this makes sense to take a sell. That makes sense. Or another situation I can go for the buys actually. If I just like got a candle which is like rejected with a long rejection or close right on this support area, so I can go for the buys as well to retest this high. This also makes sense to me. But I just like need a healthy candle. Healthy candle which is like giving me the confirmation to retest the high. So just like waiting right now. Will you take sell? We'll see. Definitely. I'm just like sitting for the both scenario right now. We're just like doing consolidation. No clean traffic I can see here. So break and close below this area will make sense for the sells, and break and close above this area to make sense to take a buy. Or if it just like come down or create some support here, that also makes sense to take a buy. If the support just like printed in a strong bullish candle. If it's just like going to be closed with a small body, then breaking below that support area, that makes sense for the sales. So these are like 3 to 4 scenarios I'm just like having in my mind, just like visualizing the things. Let's see which one of them just like going to be print on the chart. So once everything just like align with each other, so definitely gonna give my trade a chance there. Wow, look at this one, 30 minutes just like pushing to the downside right now. H1 just like coming down. H4 start flipping. That's really nice. Okay, so hello sir, how are you? I'm good, perfect, fine. How to increase risk appetite? I mean, you must have started from small account. I am profitable on small account, but once I shift to larger account, I fuck up. I don't. Why? Because you just like can't be at the lows. You just like getting there actually. You just like always need to put risk on a stake, which easy for you to lose. If it easy for you to lose, then it will never going to be impact your psychology. It's all just like connected with the psychology. So if you are just like going on a higher capital, if you are just like a profitable on a lower capital, so whatever risk management you just like I would say the simple solution for this thing: stop watching the PNL. Just like stop watching the PNL. Just like look at the candles, look at the risk you just like took there, and just like take action on the candles actually. If it's just like going in your favor, take action on the candle. If it's just like not going in your favor, you just like wanted to risk the manage, just like take action on the candle. Just keep eye on the candles only. Do not ever look at the PNL actually, because while you're just like watching on the PNL, it might just like getting you in some kind of a panic condition. You are losing higher than your expectation. Might be you're just like converting this USDT or USD into your currency, and you just like can't bear it to lose actually. Yeah, so man, just like need to wait. Wow, just like continuously pushing to down, so someone just like try to take a buy here. Yeah, my decision was just like perfectly fine that I just like come on the chart, so I cannot execute. Once I just like jump on a chart and execute like in a quick way, just like need to look at the complete picture. So while doing some analysis, I realized that the candle should have to be create a wick and break above this high for the continuation, but it just like didn't do that. Just like coming down and continuously pushing to the downside. There's still like 10 minutes left for the 30-minute candle to be closed. 30-minute candle to be closed. Yeah, it's like how much range it is. Wow, man, it's like a 160 pip range. Okay. Wow, just like rejecting from this support area. Still 10 minutes left for the candle to be closed. Look at the rejection here. One, two, three, 4 times the market just like rejected from this area. So it's like a very good probability if I'm just like going to be get some candle, and this could be happen. But just like need a confirmation. So I had a $2,000. I first added $200 to test my technicals and win rate. So on 200, my win rate 60% average. Okay, but now I want to deposit 2K in my trading account, and you know what? $200 just like still not giving you some kind of a confirmation that you are a good trader. I would say just like go at least minimum with $1,000 and try to flip it like towards like a $1,500 or $1,600 in 2 3 months, and then that will prove that you are just like a good trader, or you are having a control on your emotions actually. $200 just like nothing, might be just like going with the higher lot sizes, might be it's just like nothing for you to lose actually. So you were just like using it as a demo account might be. So I will recommend you to go at least with $1,000, so you will just like understand the real like emotional thing with the real money actually. So that was the reason, because you just like jump from 200 to 2000. It should be somehow like that. Just like go with $1,000, and if you just like flip it like $1,500 or $1,600 in 2 months, 1 month, 3 month, then just like deposit another $1,000 into it. just like design something or structure something like that. I was about to say that I am looking for buys to play out at that support. This one, yeah, just like need a green candle actually. Without having a green candle, I cannot take a buy by predicting the market. I'm not Trump. I'm not Trump. I don't have any relation with Mr. Joe Biden or anyone else. Mr. Powell. Don't have any relation with the chief executive for the World Bank. Don't have any relation with the insurance company's owner. I don't know them, so I don't know my market will reject from this area or will continuously pushing to a downside. I just like need a green candle should have to be closed in my favor, and after getting the closure candle, still it's like a probability. So then I can give my trade a chance. Okay, I am ready to short your bias is long. No, my bias are just like short and long in a both way. I just like need structure to be formed to be honest. Hopefully we get those buy plays in 30 minutes. Let's see. Still there's just like a red candle I can see on the chart. I can't see green candles. I have sent you a link of my journal. Can you look into it? Where you just like send me? I just like don't know. Okay. So just like waiting right now. Okay. So there's just like 5 minutes left for this scanner to be closed. Still, it's just like rejecting from this area. This is the fourth time it's just like rejecting from this area. Wow, look at this one. Someone can will take it as a trend line, but I don't believe the trend line is just like a subjective. So I just like need a candle to be closed actually. What will be your advice on my 100K funded account? How should I trade now after I clear it? Just like take it as a $10,000 account. If you just like pass the 100K account, so take it as a $10,000 account and use low lot sizes. If you just like really want to continuously taking really want to take withdrawal continuously from this account, lower the lot size, because the reality of a 100K is like a 10K. If you lose 5K in a day, you're just like gonna lose the account. If you're just like going to be lose like a 10K overall, you're just like gonna lose the account. So lower the lot size and keep taking withdrawal from the company. Sometime, you know what, while you're just like going with low lot size, there will be few days you just like gonna face when you just like might gonna get like bigger moves with the increasing of lot size, or might be just like make some profit and then try to fight with the profit actually, if you just like wanted to go with a higher lot size. My throat just like getting dry actually right now. So 3 minutes left. Just like 3 minutes left for the candle to be closed. Wow, look at this 5 minute time frame, just like without creating a wick, it's just like breaking above the high. But I just like need to see some kind of a good structure, at least like minimum like a 50-minute time frame. I'm not gonna use a 30-minute time frame. It's not like a like in a shape. The structure is like not in a shape that I just like need to flip on a 5 minute time frame. It's like no news, just like going on there. It's like a normal market, just like running there. So I'm just like gonna stick with a 30-minute time frame and a minimum of 15-minute time frame. Unable to share link. Is there any way I can share you link of my journal for journaling your trade? You just like need to join Market Fluidity University, so you can share your link your trades with me if you just like really wanted to get a dictation on it. Rather than that, you can't share with me your journal, buddy. Okay, half risk will be $500 on 100K good cash. But yeah, just like go with the 0.5% now. If you are like funded on 100K, go with the 0.5%. That will be more than enough. My Market Free University subscription ended. Okay, so what I could do, buddy? I can't do anything about it. On Sunday and on Saturday and Sunday, I watched almost all of your trading reels on Instagram. In one or two reels you also use a trend line. Oh, it was just like might be in a beginning, might be, I don't you were just like talking about something like before 3 4 years. It's just like not a trend line, it was just like a subjective. I just like telling you it's like a subjective. What is the meaning of trend line? It's just like have a name, trend line, that's it. It doesn't mean that you can go with a buy. It doesn't mean that you just like go with a sell with by using a trend line. You just like still need a confirmation candle. If you just like using a, suppose you just like want you to go with a trend line, suppose it's a trend line you are having here. Okay, I accept it, it's a trend line, but still this is market from where market is rejecting. It just like did not close a bullish candle. So if you just like wanted to go with a trend line, still you just like need a candle should have to be low somehow like this. So taking it as a trend line or taking it from a support area, it's both just like having a same thing. So why just like wanted to irritate with your with the extra lines on the chart? Why not to keep it clear here? Wait for the candle, let it create some support, strong support area, and then you can go for the buys. Or if you're just like going to be create some kind of a simple like a low body candle, next can I create a wicket and break this low. So this makes sense. Trend line just like a subjective, it doesn't mean that you can take a buy or sell from it. I never ever use like a trend line. Walaikum salam, Musa. So Musa just like send me the chart. Yeah, it totally makes sense. Really, really, really such a nice trade. But you just like don't need to place your stop loss this much big actually. I think so. In this situation, you can place your stop loss somewhere here, like within the range. Not somewhere here. Let me just like zoom in out. So if you just like executing on a trade here, where you just like get a candle which just like close above this resistance area, so stop loss would be within the range. That will be more than enough, I think so. Yeah, there's no business of the next candle to come back into the range actually. But the idea and the execution is just like a, I would say a perfect execution. Very, very, very beautiful execution. Very nice. SL set on M15. Okay, still you can see the M15 just like 120 pips in it. If you just like going with a lower size, so that makes sense. Hello guys, are we early here on this time are you going to come for live? Why I'm asking, we have more time to NY Open. Yeah, actually, Stefan, it's like a Ramadan going on. So right at the time of NY, it's the opening of iftar time here in Pakistan. So that was the reason actually. You guys just like need to bear it with me for the month of Ramadan actually. And after the Ramadan, the schedule will be get back into normal. This month actually, you guys just like need to bear it with me. Okay. Yeah, great, Musa. Okay. Okay, so just like waiting right now, just like waiting 30 minutes, just like close. Now this 30-minute candle just like close below the previous candle low, but still it's just like did not break below this whole rejection. You know what? This candle just like close below the previous candle low. H1 just like flipping. You know what? There's very higher probability if a candle going to break below this low, it could continuously pushing to the downside. So just like waiting right now. You know what? I think so. Yeah, like might be with the NY Open or NYSC. It's just like gonna show some kind of a good volume in it. Till right now, it's the candle is like printing like in a bigger size, but it's like moving like a snail actually. Hi Kaz, how much money did you make in your biggest trade ever? It was like 12,800 something like that. One trade, not overall, but in one trade. Okay. ओके क्या सर ईद पे लाइव आओगे? वाह जी वाह, वेरी नाइस। आ जाएंगे जी, आपके लिए हमारे लिए ईद थोड़ी होती है, ईद तो आप लोगों की है। हम इंसान थोड़ी, हम तो इधर लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग करने आते हैं, है ना? देखेंगे। Okay man, it's it's like very boring session today right now, I can see that. Really 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 boring session, I can see. So again, just like need to wait, just like need to wait here. Even look at this h4, actually h4 even just like flipped already and now just like again pushing upside. H1 still open and 30 just like close below the previous candle low. This HM30 just like rejecting from the rejection on the left hand side. This M15 trying to break above the previous M15 high, but I just like don't want to play with this range. I would like to see a candle to be close above this resistance area, so that makes sense. Do you mind sharing how long it took you to become profitable? Were you also on a break-even stage? Yeah, it's been like the first like 9 months to 1 year, almost like what's like a struggleful days for me. And yeah, and after that, things just like start flipping into my favor, and day by day, days by days, or month by month, year by year, just like getting better and better. But yeah, it's all about the like a process you just should need to follow up actually. I just like did not jump from one strategy to another strategy. I only stick with the SRC concept, and it's been like 5 years I'm in this industry only doing this SRC concept only. And I was just don't believe on changing life in one night. So I just go with step by step. Like if I just going with the first step, then I'm just thinking about the second step. I'm just not gonna thinking about fifth step or sixth step. So by doing 1% daily, something like that, it become 100% after a few years. So yeah, it's a process actually. Just keep fighting with my psychology, keep fighting with my mistakes. Just it was a thoughtful a journey, I would say. But if I just wanted to achieve something, there should be no compromise with it. I have to do it. This was my goal actually. I have to do it. And on the other way, I just don't have any other options. So how much have you made on this account this month? This account, let me see. Custom period, it's 23rd of Feb. Okay, this month on this small account, I just took profit and losses, but yeah, it's just standing at $1,500. $1,500 of 5,000. It's 30%, I think so. Yeah, 30%. This month, I just made 30% of a $5,000 account. Yeah, look at this one. Took losses, took profits, managing the risk. But the most important thing, look at the load sizes here. Man, 0.25 didn't use more than 0.25. Just using lower load sizes because we just these days we are just getting a bigger stop losses. It's like a normal. So just need to adopt the market. So I just adopt the market. Structure just remain same. Everything just remain same. All I just need to do, I just need to lower the load sizes only. So lower the load sizes, and this is the result I have just got. So it's mean just with a $5,000 account, you can easily make a just forget about this 1,500. I would say you can easily make $500. And I think so if someone is from a country of Pakistan or somewhere from India, from a third world country, I think so making $500 a month or $1,000 in a month is more than enough for them. So yeah, it's standing at a 30% right now, 30% in profit for the current month. Overall, this account actually it's almost double. Entire history, it's almost double. Right now, it's standing at $4,550 in profits. So it's almost double. Okay. If M15 candle close in a bullish form, can we take a buy? I don't think so. It's not showing me a strong volume in it. Let's see. You know what? It's just going to be closed with a small bullish candle. And next candle create a can show me some kind of a strong potential and break below this low. I think so. Sells make more sense to me. But let's see. Let's see. It's still open. In a strong bullish form right now, you know what, there's no trend going on. This is no trend going on, while once just market start doing consolidation, once market just start printing candles side by side, it's mean the trend just stop there. Now if you just going to break above this high, clean traffic on the left hand side, you can go for the buys. And if you just going go to candle which just close below the support area, you can go for the sells, just simple. So once market just start doing consolidation, there is no trend going on. एडवाइस दें, मेरे 4 से 5 दिन का प्रॉफिट एक दिन में वाइप हो जाता है. यू मस्ट बी ओवर रिस्किंग, ओवर ट्रेडिंग. और एक्सेप्ट किया करो, जब लॉस होता है ना एक्सेप्ट किया करो, और चार्ट को क्लोज किया करो। जैसे 5 दिनों में प्रॉफिट बनाया अलग अलग 5 डेज में, और हर दिन में एक एक पोर्शन बनाया, फिर अगले दिन पोर्शन बनाया। इसी तरह जब लॉस भी होता है उसको भी 5 दिनों में जाना चाहिए। Like if you just like make 2% profit in one day, next day you again make 2% in one day, again you just like make 1% another day. So you're just like grabbing money like day by day, and you just like losing the complete money in one day. How is this like possible? Because you might be not accepting the loss actually. Your ego just like getting hurt while market just like hitting your stop loss. So stop doing that. If you just like make profit in 5 days, your losses should be like, if you just like wanted to lose the same amount, the losses should be happen in 5 days. The same thing like oh, that's good. I need to make 3000 monthly. Okay, great. If strong support on that area, is it okay to look for buys? Yeah, strong support must be like a strong healthy body. Maybe the price is waiting for the news. Orange folder, no, orange folder don't have any impact on gold. सर इफ्तारी के बाद स्ट्रीम रख लिया करो NYNVC सेशन में। नहीं यार, इफ्तारी के बाद तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं, पॉसिबल नहीं। If one can make 500 per month, how much should I make with $7,500 Dominion funding? Yeah, it's easy. I like it. You can go with the $500 like in a 15 days or 10 days actually. Doesn't matter what you are just like going with, like it's a funding account or real account. It's just like going to give you like a same result if you just like having a good structures or you are having your edge with you. The most important thing, just like don't compromise with the risk management. That's the only key. Like a patience and a risk management. Patience to wait for the structure to be formed. Don't take any trade unless your structure just like form in front of your eyes. Simple. And second thing, like if it's just like not gonna work out, manage the risk and lose less. Just like learn that how you can lose less. If someone can lose less, that is the only person who can make much money. Okay. So look at this one. This can just like close in a bullish form, but with a very, 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 very weak body. So no buys, no confirmation for the buys yet. You know what? In the next 15-minute candle, if this candle just like going to be create a weak and break and close below this support, that could be a very beautiful sales gonna happen. But for that, I just like need a candle should have to be show me some kind of a scenario like this, some kind of a scenario like this, so I can give my trade a chance. Or for buys only make sense for me to break and close above this high. This is the buy structure actually. Okay, man. So Deep just like send me the chart here. Support form, opening of London, low volume candle, break the low. Oh, it's like a good entry, but could be risky. Could be risky. The market just like showing volatility here. It's a look at this one, rejected with a long rejection, rejected with a long rejection. This should be like a Wickfield structure, and for Wickfield structure, you just like need to wait for the candle to be closed in your favor. That will make more sense. Like if you just like wanted to go for the sells, wait for the candle to close below the support, and then with the next candle create a wick and break this low. This makes sense to go for the Wickfield structure on the left hand side. Yeah, could be risky, buddy. Second trade, yeah, this totally makes sense. It's like such a beautiful trade. I already explained it. It's like a good trade. Very nice. This make totally makes sense. Like resistance, support, break and close above the resistance. Confirmation candle create a weak break above the high. Wow, very nice. Okay. My brother is living in Dubai. If he register with the Dominion market, can I trade on his live account from India? I don't know. You just like need to discuss with the team. Actually, there's like a Discord channel of Dominion Markets. Just like go there, ask the team that you can use a different IP for trading. They will let you know. I don't think so that there's any kind of issue just like going to be faced, because I remember that Raja bro just like made a video about Dominion funding, that there's just like not gonna be any kind of IP issue gonna happen if you just like going to be flip from one country to another country. So it's just like not gonna impact on your account. I really don't know anything about like Dominion markets actually. I think so. It's not gonna affect on anything unless you just like not gonna use like high average trades there, like boats. Unless I don't think so any issue you just like going to be faced. But still, for the confirmation, go ask the team actually. Okay, man, just like waiting. You know what? It will be great if this H1 just like going to be closed with a small body. If this H1 just like rejected with a long rejection, close somehow like this, and then with the next candle create a weak break above this high, it will be breaking above the previous H4 high, breaking above the structure, clean traffic on the left hand side, tradable range, volume time, so it can be tabbed easily. But still, just like a vision I just like printed in my mind actually. Still nothing just like printed there on the chart. Just like need to wait. It's not showing me any volume. Just like moving like a snail right now. Okay. Wow. It's too much boring chart today. Just boring. It's just like a boring. Alright, let's just like look at what just like going on Pawnian. Don't wanna see on a Pawnian, just like a consolidation going on. Wow, BTC just like deep down, deep towards 64,000. Who's actually recording the chart when you are in profit to post it on Insta? What? What does this mean actually? Your live trades on Instagram. It's just like me. I'm just like doing that. You know what? Sometime what happened while just like making educational reel or while making educational video. Before that, what was happening with me? Like it's just like happened 3 to 4 times. I was just making the video for the educational content, and while making the video, market just like reject from some certain area and hit my SL or hit my break even. I just like lose the money while making a video. Now what I do mostly, I just like try to close almost like 99% position and then just make a video to give idea to the people actually. Yeah, it's just like happened 3 times, 4 times actually. One I just there was a time the maximum loss I just like took is it was like a $1,430. I was just like in a profit of $1,430, and I just like start making the video to to just like provide educational content to the public, and it just like reject quickly. I don't know, might be it was a news or something like that. It just like rejecting from that area, and I just like lose that money. Before that, I was just like about to be close my position or about to be close at least like 90% position there. But I just said to myself, all right, it's okay. It's like moving in my favor. Let's make a video that is like a such a good trade and how I just execute on this trade. So yeah, but now I just like try to secure almost more than 90% position, then just like start making the video. Did you take any trades today, sir? Yeah, I just like took one trade during the Asian session actually, and it was like on a 15-minute time frame while market was just like continuously pushing to the upside, like here, just like pushing upside. Then it's like created a resistance. Next, can I create a wick, break above this high, execute it, secure 80% position at 60 pips, and rest I have just like secure almost 140 pips, close everything. Yeah, it's just like a during Asian session. And why I just like took this trade, I just like forget that we are having a news about like tariffs. So market just continuously was pushing upside. So gold should be continuously pushing upside. So fundamental conditions and the technicals both just like align with each other. So I just like give my trade a chance. I didn't execute. I was just like watching it. I just like did not execute anywhere here. I was waiting for the proper structure to be formed. Then I just like created a resistance, break above the resistance, and this is what I have just like got there. And after that, I just like didn't took any trade. Now I'm just like waiting for the candle to break below, close below the support area to take a sell, or break and close above this resistance area to take a buy. Just waiting for some kind of a structure to be formed again. Sir, do you know how to lower the opacity of object in MT5? No, I don't know. So there's just 4 minutes left for the H1 candle to be closed. M30 just like about to be closed. Yeah, look at this one, just going to be closed in 4 to 3 minutes. Let's see. Let's see the way this M15 just like rejecting. If in this last few minutes, if it just like went down, break and close below this support area, it could be continuously pushing to the downside. If M30 candle close bullish, then I think it will be a good buy setup, Mr. Anam Imtiaz, something like that. I can't see that. So for that you just like need a strong bullish candle if you just like wanted to go for the buys. Till right now I can't see any kind of strong thing here. I'm just like waiting for this candle to be closed. It's just like about to be closed in 3 minutes only. Just like in a 3 minutes. Yeah, I just like need it to close below this support area. That will be a beautiful opportunity I'm gonna grab there. If it's just like gonna close below the support. If it's just like going to be closed within the range, then again nothing for me. So just like 2 minutes left. I'm just like sharpening my knife. It's a Monday. So with the Monday, I just like don't want to go with the high risk unless I saw some kind of a strong volume in the markets right now. Just like not showing me strong volume in it. Just like waiting right now. Just waiting. Wow, just like 1 minute left for the candle to be closed. Just like 1 minute left for the candle to be closed. Look at this 30 minutes just like going to be closed. You know what? If I just like wanted to take a buy from somewhere here, this candle should be closed in a bearish form, like a small bearish candle. So then, if the next candle creator we can break above this high, wow, it could be an opportunity or could be a forcefully trade. Still having a 80 pip range in it. It's just like waiting right now. Just like waiting. 5 seconds left. Because small body means the candle just like drop the volume. If the candle just like drop the volume, then there's no business of the next candle to create a weekend break below the low of the small body candle. But there's like a lot of rejection on the left hand side, so it's like not making me comfortable to take a sell. Actually, you know what, look at this one, the candle 15 minutes just like even don't have a bottom wick. H1 just like closed but did not close below the previous candle low. M30 just like closed with a small body. M15 just like don't have a bottom wick. So you know what, there's a probability if a candle going to break above this high, it could be continuously pushing upside. Oh man, just like waiting here. If I'm just like gonna execute somewhere here, stop loss would be like a 50 pips, man. Just like need to wait. Wow, just like breaking above the high. You know what, whenever on a Monday if I'm just like going to be execute some kind of this trade, it could be risky one because market just like rejected like 1 2 3 4 times from this area as an impulse. So what is the probability that it will break above the high and will continuously pushing upside? Placing stop loss somewhere here. 30 minutes just like lose the volume. H4 still open. H1 closed. M30. I think so. It will be better to wait for the 50-minute candle to be closed. That will make sense. I think so. Yeah, I cannot be trap myself into it. Yeah, could be risky. Just like ask yourself. Just like ask your inner person. that does this make sense, or is it comfortable to take a buy here by placing stop loss somewhere here? Is it comfortable to take a buy? Yeah, let's just like wait right now. कुछ चाहिए बेटा? क्या हुआ? क्या लेना, जल्दी से लेना. Okay, it's just like waiting. Sir, maybe wait for the 50 minute to close. Yeah, I think so. That makes sense. But this candle just like close with a small body. Still, this current candle just like respecting the previous candle high. Still did not break above the previous candle high yet, actually. So let's see. The candle just like overall perspective, can you can see the market just like continuously rejecting from this area. It's like continuously rejecting from this area. This can just like close with small body. If I'm just like looking at 50-minute time frame, 50 minutes like have no bottom wick. If I'm just like looking at 30 minutes, just like close with a small body, looking at H1 just like did not close below the previous candle low. So you know what, this is a good probability of going to break above this high. It could continuously pushing upside, but it will be more better if we just like go to confirmation candle in this direction. Actually, yeah, 50-minute candle close above this area. That will be more better, I think so. Still, it's an opportunity to take a buy here as an impulse entry, but impulse entry could be risky. But if I just like going to get some kind of a bullish candle, strong bullish candle like on a 50-minute time frame, so then there's a probability I can give my trade a chance with more confidence to fill this range actually. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it in one way. Like if you're just like going to break above this high impulsively, I'm just like gonna go with a small risk. Like 50%, like very very tiny to test it out actually. Just like do some practical here. Just like gonna do some practical here. So if it's just like going to break above this high, I'm gonna execute as impulse entry because it's like having a less probability that will continuously pushing upside impulsively. And if it's just like going to be closed in a bullish form and the next kind of creator we can break above the high, so I will add another entry into it. So let's see, let's just like I'm just like I'm not giving you like any financial advice to execute it with myself, with me actually. So just like watch it and learn it actually. So what gonna happen, like I'm just like gonna take the loss. That will be very educational for you guys. If it's just like gonna go in my favor, that will be very educational as well. So impulsively lower the risk because it's so risky. If it just like close in a strong bullish candle, like a close above this candle high, and the next kind of creator we can break above this high, so that will be more confidential thing to execute a buy. Still, it's just like struggling right now. Wow, look at the rejection right now. Look at the rejection, man. So starting of the week, it's only Monday. Wow, look at the rejection, man. It's just like rejected very quickly from this area. Too much. Just like too much. Can't see volume in it. Yes. Yeah, market just like waiting for some decision to take actually. It's just like confused by itself as well, that should go continuously pushing downside or should go continuously up pushing to the upside. Market just like totally confused right now. Wow. Respecting the previous candle high, breaking the low candle. Hmm. Interesting. It's interesting. Soon it's just like going to be take some decision to go in one direction. Oh man, I'm just like continuously speaking right now, and my throat just like get dried actually. And still there's like almost like nearby 1 hour left for the iftar, and I am getting low, 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 low. So there's like more than 100 people just like right now watching on YouTube, and I'm having just like 30 34 likes only. Not fair. It's not fair. Sabr, yeah, sabr hi ho raha ji Musa sahab. Wow, just like pushing to the downside now. Wow. So it just like did not break above the high yet, and it's just like going to break the low actually. Wow. Showing me some kind of bearish momentum in it, but there's like a lot of rejection, so better to wait for the candle to be closed at least below this support area for the continuation actually. Yes, man. It's like a very messy position right now to take a decision actually. But yeah, my internet just like start getting lagging if you just like gonna lose me. So I think so it's been like more than 1 hour we're just like doing stream. So except that I'm just like going, if it's just like stop streaming, the Zoom just like stop streaming, so it's mean we just like done with the day. So right now 30 minutes just like breaking the law of the small body candle, like the first candle just like breaking the law of the rejection on the left hand side, but still we are having a lot of rejection on the left hand side. So you know what, I just like need a lot of volume. If I just like wanted to go with the cells, I just like need a lot of volume to go through these all rejection. In this situation, if I just like wanted to take a cell, only volume can help me out in this situation. Only volume can help me out to continuously pushing through the downside. If there's like a less volume, so there is a probability it can reject from anywhere from this rejection area and will again will continuously pushing upside. So I think so it will be more better to wait for the 15-minute candle to be closed. Like there's 5 minutes left for the candle to be closed. H4 again flipping in a bearish mode. Look at this one, man. It's the candle just like the market just like can't take decision right now. Just like fighting with it. So yeah, just like 4 minutes left for the candle to be closed. Tomorrow I'm gonna do the stream during the London session, like pre-London session, like 2:30 a.m. Eastern or 12:30 p.m. Pakistan time. 2:30 a.m. Eastern time. So just like waiting right now. Wow, just like 3 minutes left. Just 3 minutes left there, man. The market just like fighting with this support area. It's like a very strong support right now. Look at this one, how many times it just like rejected from this area. Like a very strong support. And this candle just like rejected from the previous candle high. And if it's just like going to be close below the support, I'm not going to use the dynamic risk. If a 50 minute just like going to be close below the support, I would like to see a candle should have to be create a wick break the low of the previous candle low. So depending on the volume, I could give my trade a chance. But for that, I will just like going to be wait for the candle to be closed in my favor. Just still there's like 2.5 minutes left for the candle to be closed. लंदन स्ट्रीम के टाइम नहीं उठा जाता, शहरी के बाद सोते हैं कैस भाई। अच्छा जी, तो फिर अब मैं इसमें क्या कर सकता हूँ भाई? मैं भी तो उठ के स्ट्रीम करूँगा ही ना। तो आप अटेंड भी नहीं कर सकते? वाह नवाब, मिस्टर नवाब, क्या नाम है आपका जी? आहद नवाब साहब। वेरी नाइस, व्हाट अ कॉन्फिडेंस। What lot size you suggest me for 7,500 USD funding? Just like go with 0.5%. So whatever structure you are just like facing there, stick with 1% risk maximum or 0.5% risk maximum of your capital of a funding account. So whatever stop loss you just like getting there, just like choose that lot size actually. These days no one can like a fix one lot size, because sometime you just like going to be get 35-40 pip stop loss, and sometime you just like going to be get 80 pip stop loss, 70 pip stop loss. So loading the lot size, that was the only option. So look at this one. Even here, when I just like executed a buy, I was like having a 80 pip stop loss. See this one. So what I could do, just like keep watching it and miss the move. It does this make sense to miss the move even I'm just like having a structure there? Because I'm having a bigger stop loss, why not to lower the load size? So I lower the load size, I paid the same money which I'm just like gonna lose here. See this one. So lower the load size, lower the like risk you just like taking on a different structure. That makes sense. So 1 minute left for this scanner to be closed. It's still open, still open, still didn't break and close below this support area. It's just like not showing me any kind of volume till right now. Can't see volume because in this situation I just like need to depend on the volume and I can't see volume here. So yeah man, it's been like one I'm just like doing stream. I think so it will take more time to give some confirmation, so I'm just like heading off now. My internet is like start lagging, so we'll see you guys tomorrow. Till that, I would say just like wait for the candle to be closed below this support so you can give your trade a chance, or wait for the candle to break and close above this resistance area so that you can give your trade a chance. That will make sense. So for current situation, I would say wait for this 30-minute candle to be closed. Wait for the 30-minute candle to be closed below this whole rejection. So higher probability it's gonna continuously pushing to the downside. But if this 30-minute candle going to be closed with a, again like a small body than the previous one, next candle create a wick can break above this both rejection high. This is a probability you can give your trade a chance as well. So yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Till that, be safe, be careful, and don't try to take a forceful trade. Wait for the proper structure to be formed, and then just like give your trade a chance. So I'm just like getting more low now, so my throat just like get dry. It's been like 30 to 40 30 to 40 minutes left for the iftar, so I just like need to prepare for that thing. So we'll see you guys tomorrow like at 2:30 a.m. Eastern. Till that, be safe, be careful, and take care. Bye bye.